Now we will talk about and we learn to write a small composition on good manners. Now what is good manners? Good manners is the behavior, how you behave in the class, how you behave with your teacher, with your friends, break time, how you conduct yourself. Is that behavior? Is it good or bad? Or are you a child all the time picking fight, being rude, saying bad words? Now, the way you talk, the way you behave, the way you act with your friends and your teachers, they will say what kind of home you come from. Supposing you sit in your place there, you after you eat you messed up the place, you took all the papers, you tore the paper and crushed and put it all over, they will say she must be doing the same thing in the house. So we pick up good behavior, how to talk to our friends, how to talk to the teacher, how to behave when you are with your friends, you learn from the house. How to keep yourself neat, the place you live or your classroom, not to litter things on the floor, you learn in your house. So whatever good behavior you have cultivated is what you observed, what you picked up in your home. So listening to parents, doing what they say, observing them, watching them, you internalize and you become the same person like your mommy, your daddy, your sister. Then when you go out, you do the same thing. You speak the way they taught you to speak. You use manners, please, thank you, sorry. You learn to keep yourself neat. You learn to keep the place where you go neat. You learn to wish your teacher. You will learn to wish the elders who come home so much. So the first lessons are learned, manners are learned in your house. Your mommy, your daddy teach you all that. So if you have a nice home, if you are an obedient child, you pick up all the good values and you internalize, you keep it with you. You cannot behave one way in the house and be very nice at home. It doesn't come. What you are, it shows up. So, and it's a very important point to learn in life. Everyone loves a good mannered boy or girl. So you must cultivate in your house. Your teacher also help you to polish it in the classroom. So we'll write a short composition on good manners. Now what are good manners? A person's behavior says a lot about him or her. That is good manners. A person's behavior. A person's behavior, how you behave, how you talk, what you say, how kind you are, how rude you are. Okay? A person's behavior says a lot about him or her. Okay. So what is good manners? A person's behavior. What is behavior? How you carry yourself, how you move about, what you say, how you keep the place, everything. Everything is manners. From the way you walk, your eyes, your face, what you do, how you keep your place, everything goes to say the kind of child you are, the kind of person you are. Now, everybody likes a well-mannered, polite person, child. Okay? Everyone loves a polite and well-mannered child. So all will like you for the way you conduct yourself. Okay, then good manners? It is nothing but being kind, polite and considerate and understanding to others. What is others? In the class, your friends, in the house, the people who come, and when you are outside, how you behave. Okay. So, good manners are nothing manners are nothing more than being kind, kindness in your action, kindness in your speaking, kind, polite, how you greet people, kind, polite, loving, how loving you are, how you like the person, you don't like the person, you make on face. So, people say, ah, fine. And then considerate and considerate to others. To others. Okay. In the class, the teacher says, those who finish the work come up. What you do? If you are not a well-mannered kind, you push everyone and go in front. The teacher will say, please go at the back. So, even there we are learning. In you as a little child, you are learning in your class to follow. You have to stand in the queue. You want something, you go to teacher's table, just grab the book and go. Teacher will say, come here. Say, please, may I have the book? So, you using polite words, using the manner. What are the good manners? The 4 magic words you must use in your daily interaction, both at home and the class. What are they? Please, thank you, sorry and excuse me. So, we are talking about good manners. So, then you must say good manners are nothing more than being kind, polite, loving and considerate to others. So, I must use all, I must cultivate the usage of 4 magic words. What are the 2 magic words? 4 magic words, magic words. I must cultivate the usage of 4 magic words like please, sorry, thank you and excuse me, and so you must use this often. Good manners, what does it reveal? It reveals a person's upbringing, how you are brought up in your home. Good manners reveal a child's, I will say child's, okay, reveal a child's upbringing. Okay. Now, so if you behave badly, the teacher will say bring your mummy. Then mummy will get scolding and then mummy will give you scolding and it goes round and round. So, best thing to do, obey your mummy, listen to your mummy, school, listen to your teacher and then you will grow up to be a lovely girl. Okay. Then children always copy the behavior of their parents and elders. Now, what is good manners? Good manners reveal a child's upbringing. Okay. Children what do? Always copy. Always copy what? Parents behave. Copy the behavior. The behavior of parents and elders. So whatever you learn in your house, the first lesson, what you learn in the house, you show up. So what is the meaning of good manners? It reveal. The good manners reveal a child's upbringing. Children always copy. Who else can you copy? Your parents, elders. What they tell you to do, what they tell not to do, you do, and that you internalize. That becomes part of you. So if you behave nice, you'll say, you belong to that family. They are all like that. The people will talk. So then, what is that we should not do? We should not hurt others in our speech or in our actions. What should we do? We should not. We should not hurt others in our words or actions. Sometimes you do not like your friend, but you no need to use words, but your face will show, your expression on the face or your body language will show that you don't like her. They will pick it up. Okay. So we should not hurt others by our speech or by our actions. We must learn to control ourselves. It's always important that we listen to others. What does mommy say? Listen to me. What does the teacher say? Please listen to me. So all the time we are expected to listen to others when they are talking. So it is important. It is important it's important that we listen to others. When you say others, elders, parents and teachers, it is important that we listen to others when they are talking, when they are talking to you, when they are talking to you. To teacher is talking to you, mommy is talking to you. So it is important that we listen to others. When we say others, it's the teachers and your family members when they are talking to you. That is manners. If somebody is talking to you, listen. That is manners. Now, in public places, if you have the habit of spitting in the house, you will do the same thing outside. If you have the habit of playing loud music in the house, you will do outside. So, littering the road, throwing papers on the road. So, this is also good manners. Throwing papers on the road, spitting in public place, playing loud music, all these are bad manners. So, to have good manners, you should also know what is bad manners. Okay. Now, littering, throwing things, throwing little sweet paper or fruit skins, anything, or after you have some papers in the pocket, you don't want crushed and just throw it out. Who is going to pick up? So, littering the place. Littering the road or wherever you travel. Spitting in public. Spitting in public. in public places. Okay? Playing loud music wherever you go. Playing loud. Now with the cell phone you use earphone, but sometimes you don't want to use the cell phone, loud music and disturb everyone. Playing loud music. Okay, playing loud music. In what? In cars or public transport. Loud music in cars. When you travel in cars, big noise. Cars or public transport. This is also bad manners. Are bad manners are all examples of bad manners. What about shouting at each other, fighting in the class, fighting with your friend? That's also bad manners. Now, simply by going to a big school or good school does not mean that you acquire good manners. Now your parents work hard, they send you to good school, but just because you are studying in a very famous school, big school, you are not going to acquire good manners, but it is your home that helps you to cultivate the first lessons in manners. Okay. Now, a good child who listens to parents at home will always be good mannered even in school or in public places. So, the basic thing what we have to learn here is obedience to parents. Again, listen to my parents, listen to elders in the house, you are safe. Okay. Now, good manners. What is good manners? A person's behavior says a lot about him or her. How you behave, how what you say. Everyone loves a polite, well-mannered child. If you, when you meet your teacher, you greet and say, can I help you? When you use manners, everybody likes. Good manners are nothing more than being kind to people, polite to people, loving and considerate. What's the meaning of considerate? Now, in the class, the teacher is distributing something. The children, they sweet. You run and take the first. You push everyone. You don't wait for your turn. That means you are not considerate. You are not willing to wait for your turn. Considerate to others. I must cultivate the usage of 4 magic words. Now, to have good manners, what must you do? Cultivate the usage of 4 magic words. You must use this often. Please, sorry, thank you and excuse me. Good manners, what does it reveal? What does it tell about you? Good manners reveal a child's upbringing. How you grow up in your house. Like a little plant is helped, your mommy is helping you, daddy is helping you. So, good manners reveal a child's upbringing. Where? At home. Okay. Children always copy. Whose behavior? My mommy says this, I must do this. My mommy says I must use please. So, the behavior of parents. What about the elders? The elders, parents, whoever come home. So, you pick up the behavior, you copy the parents. You act like mommy and elders at school and other place. We should not hurt others. We should not hurt others in our words. The words we use and our action. Even if you don't use words, a facial expression or body language. It is important that we listen to others, especially to our parents and to our teachers. We must listen when they are talking to you. When they are talking to us, we must say yes. Okay? It is important that we listen to others when they are talking to us. Not to you, to us. When they are talking to us, we must listen. Littering the road, spitting in public, playing loud music in cars or public transport are all examples of bad manners. So, what must we do to cultivate good manners? At home, be an obedient child. Listen to your parents, listen to your elders. In the class, there are certain polishing the teacher does. Listen to the teacher. So it is not, you are not going to be a well-mannered child if you study in good school. Only if you listen to your parents and teacher, and if you listen to what they have to say, then you will turn out to be a well-mannered child using 4 magic words constantly. Now let us talk about our freedom, Independence Day. All of us are familiar, you must be speaking, talking, writing in your classes year after year. So today we are going to do a short competition on Independence Day. Now when did we achieve our independence? On the 15th of August 1947. From where did we obtain this freedom? From the rule of the British. And it went in with a lot of bloodshed, struggle, work of the Indian leaders. Many people had to sacrifice their life and they have to work long. It was a hard struggle. So it's a day to be remembered. It's a red letter day. Who was the first Prime Minister? It was Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. Then on this day, what we mainly remember is little cultural program, prayers, hoisting of the flag. Most of the schools, colleges, government institutions, everywhere, churches, they hoist the flag. It's a holiday for shops mainly. And then what we need to remember is we must work hard to maintain the freedom that we received long, long ago, back 69 years back. So we are going to write about Independence Day. On August 15th, 1947, India attained freedom from the British rule. On August 15th, 1947. On August 15th, 1947, India attained freedom from the British rule, attained freedom from the British on August 15th, 1947, India attained freedom from the British rule. Then we celebrate this day as our Independence Day. We celebrate this day as our Independence Day. Then our independence came after a long and hard struggle. We got our freedom after a long and hard struggle. We got our freedom after a long and hard struggle. After a long and hard struggle. Now, Independence Day. On August 15th, 1947, India attained freedom from the British rule. We celebrate this day as our Independence Day. We got our freedom from after a long and hard struggle. Our national flag was unfurled from the ramparts of Red Fort for the first time by our first Prime Minister. Okay, our national flag was unfurled from the ramparts of Red Fort for the first time. From of Red Fort for the first time by our for the first time by our first Prime Minister, by our first Prime Minister, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. Okay, now let's look at it. We got our freedom after a long and hard struggle. Our national flag was unfurled from the ramparts of Red Fort for the first time by our first Prime Minister, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. The main function always held at Delhi. Okay, the ceremony at Red Fort, the ceremony at Red Fort is marked by a guard of honor. Marked by guard of honor and a salute of 21 gunshots. And a salute of 21 gunshots. What else can we say? It is a national holiday for India. It is a national holiday for schools, colleges, shops, and government offices. Okay, what else can we say? This day we remember the great patriots who sacrificed their life to make India free. This day, we remember the great patriots who sacrificed their life, who sacrificed their lives to free India. Okay, what must we do? We must work hard to maintain our freedom. So what are we going to do? We must work hard to maintain our freedom. That's our work. We must work hard to maintain our freedom. In the evening, all major government buildings are lit up, a celebration. In the evening, all government buildings are lit up. Celebration. Okay, now let's look at what we have written. What is our main job? Main job is to maintain our freedom, keep our freedom, what we have received. What are we writing? We are writing a short composition on Independence Day. On August 15, 1947, India attained freedom from the British rule. We celebrate this day as our Independence Day. We got our freedom after a long and hard struggle. Our national flag was unfurled from the ramparts of Red Fort for the first time by our first Prime Minister, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. The ceremony at Red Fort is marked by guard of honor and a salute of 21 gunshots. It is a national holiday for schools, colleges, shops and government offices. This day we remember the great patriots who sacrificed their lives to free India. We must work hard to maintain our freedom. Rather, I would say maintain and keep our freedom. In the evening, all government buildings are lit up for celebration. You can write much more, but this is the short composition.